living below your potential. I practice and I preach living below your means, meaning that you have lower expenses than you do income. Your income is higher than your expenses. That's living below your means. Living below your potential means that you don't go after a job promotion because you're scared you're going to fail. You are scared of trying something that may push you a little bit, so you stay in your comfortable position that you can hide in. It's also dating someone that you can control. So you got burnt a couple times. You tried to date a hot person or a tall guy with a nice ass, and now you date someone who is dumb as a doornail, who doesn't inspire you, doesn't add to your life, isn't equally yoked. All they are is someone that you can control, and you like that because it's comfortable. Okay. Living below your potential is you dumbing down to your audience and you finding an audience that you can control and that you can exercise your power. You don't have any demand put on yourself. You exert control. You're scared of being out of control. And when you take a job, when you get a promotion, and when you start a job with a new company, and when you date someone that only meets not a standard as far as they have to be better than you, but just a standard of they're equally yoked, or they push you to be a better person. Or you decide to be by yourself, single, because you realize that you operate better single, and you don't need someone to operate as a pet. You don't need to dress your spouse. You don't need to dress your spouse like your dog. You don't need to, even just to get caught in the cycle of a service dog and you don't service your own life. If I believe that dogs and pets have a value. I grew up with pets. I think they're a blessing from the Lord. But I think at a certain point, after a certain amount of pets, all you're doing is getting an audience of pets because you exercise control. Your pets don't put any demand on you. You don't have to be a better person. You can be a nasty person even to your pets. And you are, and they're your service dog. And look, guys, all of us are imperfect. But what I'm trying to tell you is you got to push yourself a little bit at certain times, not all the time, because I'm not preaching a stressful life. I'm preaching a simple life. But even a simple life, you have to put a level of a demand to reach your best potential. If not, you're going to feel bad about yourself, and you're going to need a dog to make you feel better about yourself. And there's times a dog, a spouse, someone we date, a coworker, it's times when we're at our lowest that they do need to encourage us because we don't feel good about ourselves. And I've been there. But then there's also times where you get up and you assert yourself, okay? And you try and you fail, and you try and you fail, okay? And you're willing to walk alone. You're willing to have people to hold you to a certain standard, or you hold yourself to a certain standard. You can't hide under a rock forever. If you do, you're going to be out of shape in a job below your potential with friends that you have to dumb down to, and your whole life is going to be nasty, okay? And I don't want that for you. I don't want that for myself. You should do whatever you want. I'm sharing my thoughts that I think it's wisdom to live below your means so that you can decide more how you want to spend your resources, your time, and your money. That's why we live below our means, so that we can use our resources to enrich our life and to fulfill our destiny creatively, entrepreneurially, or whatever other way. But living below your potential is you're never going to push yourself to go for a promotion or to change jobs. You're never going to separate yourself from certain friends. You're never going to have a healthy relationship that someone's your equal rather than your stooge, rather than your pet that you put an ugly Christmas sweater on. And that's a life of resentment that eventually it comes to collect. It comes to collect on your quality of life. What should you do? Whatever you want. It's your life. I'm sharing some thoughts. I don't want you to stress yourself out, but I want you to push yourself a little bit at times. Why? Because it'll make your life better. And for me, I want to live my best life. And that's what I want for everyone else. All right? Peace and love. Catch you in the next video. If this video helped you, I appreciate it if you click the thumbs up button, share, and subscribe if you're not. See you in the next one. Peace and love.